I work as a GP at Northern Environmental Health Centre in Canberra. I'm speaking today to recommend the Council suspend rollout of 5G in Whangarei until such time as the health effects of 5G are known. To date, there are thousands of studies on the effect of microwave exposure, which is the exposure from cell phones, cell towers and wireless devices. The majority of non-medical industry-sponsored studies show evidence of biological harm. This harm includes the following: increased rates of brain cancer with prolonged cell phone use. Studies show 30 minutes for 10 years increases the risk of glioma, which is a malignant brain tumour, by 40% or more. The current studies are unlikely to estimate the long-term risk. Brain cancers have a long latency period of about 30 years. This means the time from exposure to cancer is long, and we're likely to see a rise in brain cancer in years to come. Another effect is a reduction in sleep quality related to the reduction in secretion of melatonin. And there is also a reduction in sperm count and sperm function with standard cell phone and laptop use. There are clear mechanisms by which microwave exposure causes biological harm. These include breakages to DNA, an increase in oxidative stress, and damage to cell membranes. These biological effects are occurring well within the levels we're exposed to on a day-to-day basis. I also want to address the area of electrosensitivity. We see electrosensitive patients at our practice who are well aware that they are more unwell when exposed to microwave radiation. But these patients are the tip of the iceberg. This is because the early symptoms of electrosensitivity are very non-specific and include headaches, fatigue, insomnia, ringing in the ears, and heart rhythm abnormalities. Our exposure to microwave radiation has increased 1,000-fold in the past 20 years and is increasing constantly. It is likely that we will see an increasing number of people with electrosensitivity. What is even more concerning for me is that babies and children are much more susceptible to the impacts of microwave radiation. One area of concern is the area of autistic spectrum disorder, rates of which have increased dramatically in the past 20 years. It has coincided with a rise in both chemical exposures and microwave exposure. Dr. Mark Herbert is a paediatric neurologist and clinical researcher at Harvard University, specialising in autism. She documents biological plausibility and mechanisms by which electromagnetic field exposure may contribute to tipping the developing brain of genetically vulnerable infants into autism. Studies in this area are sparse, as it would be unethical to expose pregnant women or infants to increased levels of electromagnetic fields. However, this is what we are unthinkingly doing as a society. The rollout of 5G is concerning on the following levels. The frequencies used are higher frequencies, which have not been tested, but which scientists in this field consider may cause increased biological harm. The push to 5G also encourages consumers to buy into the Internet of Things, which will increase exposures within the home above current levels. Government has not provided leadership in this area. Dr. Whangarei District, who is a researcher at Victoria University in the area of electromagnetic fields, calls the current New Zealand exposure standards inadequate. She recommends a 3 to 5 year delay in the rollout of 5G and the commission of an independent inquiry into its effects on humans, insects and plants. At present, rollout of these technologies is controlled by the telecommunications industry, not by public consensus or by government. The rollout of 5G has potentially significant risk to people's health. Therefore, I recommend Council suspend rollout of 5G in Whangarei. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Heather.